Since the New York Times translate their articles in Yiddish, I would like very much to give a speech in Yiddish. But I know some of you will don't understand, so I will speak in Yiddish, in English. So I grew up in the Mea Shearim neighborhood in Jerusalem, and I like to say that in the age of 20, I made Aliyah. Let me clarify. Until then, even though I lived in Israel, I only spoke Yiddish. I had no education in secular subjects, and so I couldn't participate in Israeli society. I felt restricted and disconnected. So I taught myself Hebrew, math, and English. I decided to join the modern world, but all the while, I remained true to my Haredi values. Today, I had a school network which is called Netzach. We operate 12 schools for Haredi children. They are boys and girls who hold fast to the Haredi values, but are interested in science and technology, nature and geography, history and civics. Our students want to engage with the modern world and with the state of Israel. They want to learn English and to travel. They learn Gemara and Tanakh. And we take them to the places throughout Israel where the history took place. One of our first high school graduates, Moshe Zinger, is an environmental activist. Although he always loved wildlife, the Haredi way of life in Israel doesn't encourage young men to follow their passion, rather engage fully in Torah studies. Moshe studied at the Midrasha Hasidit, the flagship school in our network, and then did his national service at the Jerusalem Bid Observatory. Afterward, he qualified as a tour guide, and today he works to raise awareness in the Haredi community about environmental issues. There are thousands of Haredi children and teenagers who want to live their life like Moshe. Their parents are knocking at the doors of our schools, anxious for them to get accepted, because they recognize that the Haredi world is changing. The children want to be a part of the startup nation. They want access to the well-paid jobs and to play an active role in Israeli society. But they don't want to compromise the religious values. So we show them that they can live in the modern world without compromising on their Haredi values. The Netzach School Network has developed a successful formula that parents want for their children. We teach high-level Jewish studies alongside secular subjects. Our boys and girls graduate with a full matriculation certificate, which equips them to attend university and to learn a profession that is a game changer. They will become the Haredi doctors, engineers, and police officers that Israel needs. The Haredi community in Israel is changing. It will take time. It will take time because we are a very conservative community, and we are afraid of change, and sometimes for good reasons. Our political leadership will take even longer to catch up with the grassroots changes that are taking place. We cannot push too hard. It needs to be a gradual process. Today we have 1,500 students in our schools network and another 18,000 students learning online in our virtual school. We have support from the Israeli government and from local municipalities, and we have families desperate to join our schools. Our goal is to open 10 more schools over the next 3 years. 70 years ago, in 1952, Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion sat with Rav Avraham Yeshayahu Karelitz. the Chazon Ish to discuss granting an army exemption to 400 yeshiva students from a small community of 50,000 Haredim. When they reached the arrangement, they couldn't have anticipated how fast the Haredi community would grow. Today, Haredi education are almost 30% of Israeli population, and if we don't educate and integrate Haredi children to contribute to their Israel economy, they will become an unbearable burden on the state. If they were to meet today, I'm confident that the Chazon Ish and David Ben-Gurion would see things differently. They would want Haredi men and women to participate fully in the development of the Jewish state, to contribute their intellectual prowess, the enthusiasm for acts of loving kindness, the family values, and the commitment to a confident Jewish identity. So we can't build a Jewish state without including the Haredi community. So we need to create more schools and frameworks where they can learn how to contribute to Israeli society. So let's help the members of this community make Aliyah from the Israeli cities of Bnei Brak, Beitar, Elad, Kiryat Sefer, and full participation in Israeli society. Thank you. I would like very much. We have great friends here. One of my greatest friends, Alex Tzigotskin, who's sitting over here. I'm telling you, if you want to join us, I'm here. Thank you very much.